Hey y'all, welcome back to more of my Final Fantasy VII Echo S playthrough. Today we are going to Rocket Town. So that's the point of the game that we're at. We're headed to Rocket Town. We are going to be meeting our final partner for the party, our final party member, Sid. If you know Sid, then you know he has the most feelings. He has the most feelings by volume of anybody in this game. You know, a lot of characters have a lot of feelings, but he has the most. Now, he only has one. It's anger, but he makes up for his lack of depth with breadth. he has one feeling and he has all of it. He has all of it. He has all of it. So that's what we are playing today. And we are going to get right into it. As you know, if you've watched a bunch of these episodes, I stream these live on twitch.tv/itskarenterry. So I'll be talking to the chat. And if you're interested, then you should come and follow my channel so that you can follow the Let's Plays and any other Let's Plays that I do. We do a lot of streams that are also not Let's Plays, not recorded as well. So, all right. Hello, OBS. There we go. Show the game. Spain is drier than the Netherlands, but it's not as dry as Phoenix. Yeah, Phoenix is super dry. This heat wave, it's insane. It's absolutely insane.
What's that?
That's a leaning rocket.
A rusty old rocket? What's that doing here?
What is that doing here? Okay. Oh, I turned on this. I didn't even realize I did that. Hang on, how do I get that off? Oh, it's this button. Right? There we go. All right. Wait a second, this doesn't look like Final Fantasy 17. Armor? What do you mean this doesn't look like Final Fantasy 17? Obviously, it's Final Fantasy 17. You need to get your eyeballs checked.
Good.
Bro. How are you? How was your Friday? Are you excited for the weekend? I know I am. Oh man, everyone needs a freaking gold armlet. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can we afford 8 of these? Yes, we can. Do I want any of those? Let's see. We don't have an earring, and that's magic plus 10. I think I should get one of those as well. Okay. Anybody else in here? No, just their house. Pretty rude, Cloud, I know, right? I'm wearing glasses. My eyesight is 35/20, maybe 30/20. Oh my gosh. That's not bad. 30/20 is not bad. I think mine actually might be worse than that, but I don't wear any glasses. I have some. I don't wear them. All right, we're gonna get equipped with all of our stuff, our new stuff. Oh wait, the weapon was just for, I remember. Oh, and you need the earring instead. What has she got? She's got poison. We could do poison dark instead. Okay. And then let's go and put this on everybody else. Where'd you put the foist stealer? Did you sell it? I don't know. Who knows? Maybe. No, it's right there. The foist stealer, he's right there. Yeah, I still have my double one. Strength plus 10, that's fine. What have you got? Protects against poison? Let's give you this one. Gem ring instead. No, I didn't sell my force stealer. You were just blind armor. Actually, that is better. Yeah. I'm sure people do accidentally sell because you can't tell. Like, you cannot tell when you're looking at this stuff if you're accidentally selling something you shouldn't. It's very annoying. Ooh, which one's better? Attack percent versus attack. Oh, that's 255 though. I think I'll keep the sniper. And I don't know, I guess you can have the talisman. And then I'll make our party. We're gonna keep our party Aerith and Tifa. But I need to look at my materials before we actually go into this area. Oh yeah. Okay, I don't want that on her. We'll put on Shiva, and let's see, what else? I didn't know how you could buy the Force Stealer because I kept getting it from Rufus and having Rhythm. Shut up, Armor. You knew you could buy the Force Stealer because you probably saw it in the freaking, in the shop. Like, you can buy it. Of course you can. Duh. Jeez. Okay, we'll put Seal. So Restore, Heal, Revive, Ice, Seal, Shiva, MP+. Okay, yeah, that's fine. And I've got enemy skill, Steel, Fire all Ifrit, HP+. And we can give her also... Let's do Time, and let's do... I want to put this Transform on her, mostly because I want to sell it. I want to sell the other one. What have we got up here? Lightning, Long Range Sense, Ramu. Let's do Cover and Counter. Okay, I'm gonna sell that other Transform. Oh my gosh, go in the shop. There. I have a reason to remember that if I just get it for free, bro. Bro, I still got it. Okay. Okay, this is the one I'm selling. Okay, and we're good on all the rest. Next building. Of course you can buy it. I don't think there's anything in this game where, like, you have to get it.
Welcome to the... it's 100 gil a night.
That certain way, except for, like, very special
Thank you.
items. But for the most part, like, weapons and armor and stuff that you can earn throughout the game, eventually you can find a shop that sells it too. Unless it's a very special one.
Would you like a drink?
Yes.
Have you met the captain yet? He's the face of this village, so you should probably go and see him.
Okay. So can I have that drink? Hello?
Would you like a drink?
What if I say no?
That's too bad. Maybe next time.
Oh, you have to order a drink for him to give you the clue? That's crazy. I forgot about that. Man, imagine not getting the Force Steel early and using it on Shinra ships. Armor!
If it's about the village, you should talk to the captain. He's the one in charge here.
Oh, well, he'll tell me anyway. You know what, Armor? I still win.
Have you seen a man in a black cloak?
I still win in. And beat this game without doing things optimally, okay? We're gonna get everything without optimal.
Have you seen a man in a black cloak?
A man in a black cloak? No, can't say I have.
Who's the captain?
The captain was a pilot, back when Shinra was still interested in their space program. He was gonna be the world's first astronaut. But, well, there was a bit of a problem. He's been living in obscurity ever since. Still dreaming about flying off into space.
Maybe someday, dude. Maybe someday you can.
It's taken.
Oh my god. I can't believe you can bother that guy. Is there anybody up here? Doesn't look like it. Just the room. My Force Stealer was earned with money. The same way anyone in this life earns things.
That rusted out rocket is all that remains of the Shinra space program. That rusted
Oh, that's
out...
the same guy. Okay. Let's talk to you.
This used to be a launch pad for Shinra rockets. That leaning rocket there, that's Shinra 26. It never got off the ground though. The rocket is called Shinra 26.
You gotta talk to this
Its
one
towering
twice.
presence is what gave this village its name. Want to take a look at it with me?
Yeah. It's leaning. It fell off of its little
It never
holders.
ceases to amaze me. I'm sorry I pestered you with my hobby. It isn't much, but let me give you this.
Man, I want a hobby that's just like staring at a rocket. That sounds like really nice, cheap. It would be good. That would be a good hobby. Yeah.
I hope you'll make good use of it.
I want to have a hobby like that. Video games is expensive.
Welcome. This is an item store.
Okay, what you got? Oh, okay, we have some materials. Let's see. We have the time one, but we don't have barrier or exit. So we'll get barrier. We can't get exit. Okay. We'll have to get some more money. We gotta farm money
The only
anyways.
thing my dithering old husband does is stare at that darn rocket all day long.
She doesn't like his hobby. Ma'am, there are so many worse hobbies your husband could have. What if it was drinking, okay? What if it was gambling? Like, that wouldn't be very good. Okay, no one here right now. You can walk up to the rocket at this point, but there's no reason to. There's nothing up there right now.
Let's see. I need to think of something amusing.
For what?
Let's see.
Who's he trying to tell a joke to? Mystery. We don't know. I love how, like, his bed is in his living room, and then he's got the bathroom and a dining room. Like, instead of this being a bedroom, it's like a kitchen dining room, and this is like their bedroom living room. What a weird setup. What a weird setup. There's a few things I forgot about Kingdom Come 2 that make it a bit more of a contender. The anticipation was like 7 years of it's not going to happen, and if it's going to happen with a new character, to just kidding, same character as before. Oh, okay. So the fandom has been waiting for Kingdom Come 2 for a long time. They yanked us around. Well, it's finally coming, right? So, not yanked anymore.
There's a Shinra logo on it. Tiny Bronco. Neat. Wish we had one of these.
Yeah, for real.
Maybe we can borrow it? May I help you?
7 years is a long time, though.
Nope, it's okay. We're just looking.
If you would like to use it, please ask the captain. He should be in his rocket. I'm Shara. And you?
Cloud.
Tifa. Nice to meet you. I'm Aerith. You're not with Shinra? I thought you were here to discuss restarting the space program.
Oh no!
The new president, Rufus, is scheduled to come here. The captain's been restless all morning.
Rufus?
Oh shit, we just keep running into them, don't we? It was released in March, what makes it slightly more serious contender for Game of the Year, but not quite. It's a little niche. Yeah, it's definitely niche. I mean, I know Kingdom Come had a strong fan base, but it's not like crazy. And you can tell if like people are crazy for a game based on like the chatter on social media, right? And the customer scores on Metacritic. And Kingdom Come is it's something that had a fan base, but people weren't like insane over it. You know? Okay, so then we can head to the rocket. So you gotta go talk to her first out back before you go there, or if you go to the rocket, nothing will happen. Like, you can, but just you don't get to anything. You get stopped. Blacksmithing is as close to real thing as I've seen. You have to heat metal and hit it like 40 times. That sounds really tedious. Why do I want a video game to be like real life? I don't want when I punch something in a video game to be like you would actually punch someone in real life, because that shit would hurt your knuckles. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But it's good, right? Like you like Kingdom Come. You've talked about it. But I don't know. I mean, always with Game of the Year, there's some contention, you know, about what's nominated and stuff. And I think just being nominated almost is like something as well. That's the niche part. The alchemy takes practice, steps to brew. Oh god, yeah. I would go crazy. I like tedium, but not that kind. Hello? Oh my god, there we go.
Who the hell are you? What do you want?
We're looking for the captain.
Captain? Well, that's yours truly, of course.
Okay, the voice is
My name's
good.
Sid. Everyone calls me Captain, though. So what do you want?
Let's see. Tell us about the rocket. We heard Rufus is coming. Can we borrow the tiny Bronco? Oh my god. Okay, I think we only get to choose one of these.
Can we borrow the tiny Bronco?
Viper, hello! Oh my gosh, Viper, how have you been? Are you ready for the weekend? I'm so ready for the weekend. I hope you had a good Friday, my friend. Give me the Viper update. How's things going with you? It's for the medieval crowd and it takes Elder Scrolls and it says sit down. Well, Elder Scrolls is very fantasy, you know. Tired, been working until now? Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm glad you get to rest now. Have an evening off, right? I'm gonna ask, can we borrow the tiny Bronco?
You out of your goddamn mind? That's one of my most cherished possessions. So
I
no,
tried.
You can't borrow it.
Hello?
So what do you want?
Okay, we heard Rufus is coming. Tomorrow morning we'll have to get back at it. Oh my gosh, really? Don't let them work you too hard, Viper. Don't let them work you too hard, you know? Elder Scrolls is like Dark Souls 2. I don't think an enemy would flinch if you landed a dragon on them. Oh my god, yeah. We weren't able to finish this tonight. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Well, I'm happy to see you. I'm sorry work has been kicking your ass. Trying to replace some equipment. Oh, I see. And it's like giving you a chore and a half.
Yeah, it must be about restarting the space program. A young president, that's what we needed. He has dreams too.
Oh, Sid, you're projecting. You're projecting. Okay, so we do get to do all of them if we start at the bottom.
So what do you want?
That's not how I imagine Sid. How do you imagine him? I like the voice. It sounds gruff. Like, it definitely sounds like somebody that would yell at me a lot.
Hey, not bad for a kid.
He likes that question.
All right then, here it is. You know Shinra developed a lot of technology during the meaningless war, right? They might be peddling Mako now, but back then they were a weapons manufacturer. Well, in the middle of all of that, they created a rocket engine. We all went nuts at the thought of going up into space. Our dreams grew bigger and bigger. They poured stupid amounts of cash into the budget, made prototype after prototype. And this right here is the final model, Shinra 26. They chose the finest pilot in all of Shinra. No, the world. Me! I mean, you need to use your best, don't you? At last, we came to the launch day. Everything was going perfect. But because of that dumbass Shira, the launch was a failure. Then the penny pinching started. The upshot is Shinra retired the space program. After they told me the future with space had got all of my damn hopes up. Soon as they figured out they could turn Mako into money, it was all over. They didn't even so much as look at space travel again. Money, moolah, dinero, that's all that mattered to them in the end. They reduced my dream to a bunch of numbers.
Sid, you can't trust a company. Of course they're worried about money.
Look at this rust bucket. I was supposed to be the first man in space with this. Every day it leans a little more. At this rate, I don't know which of us will bite the dust first. My only hope is the president.
Oh, Sid, I hope it works out for you. Space. True, Viper. Space. I can't make my voice do it like his. I wish I could. Yeah, what was your thoughts on Sid Armor? How do you think he would sound? Okay, so now that we talked to Sid, let's go back and see if we can escape here before Rufus comes. Let's see. We really need that tiny Bronco,
Cloud?
though. Maybe we'll steal it.
Did the captain say anything?
Not really.
Oh?
Hey, Shira! What are you, blind? Why not use some initiative and bring our guests some tea? Half-wit!
I'm sorry.
God, when there's a voice on it, it sounds even meaner. Oh, Sid.
Really? Don't mind us.
Quiet, mumbling! Sit your ass in the chair and drink your goddamn tea!
Okay, Sid.
Ah, damn it! Now I'm just pissed. Shira,
Hi,
I'll be in
lady.
the backyard tuning up the tiny Bronco. Tea for the guests. Get it done!
I don't know what I expected, but that doesn't Sid to me. Someone watched too many
Poor
more
Shara.
movies when they voiced him. Oh.
Sorry. This is our fault.
No. It's always like this.
Oh, Shira.
Always? And you just put up with it even when he's like that?
Well, he's like that because I was clumsy. I'm the one
Yes,
who
Sarge.
destroyed his dream.
What happened?
All right, here's the story.
Hey! Get your ass in gear! You work like a snail! Even the moon will take off waiting around for you!
I'm sorry.
How much longer you gonna be checking those damn oxygen tanks? Shira, being cautious is all well and good, but it's pointless to go on checking them! They would rupture if hell did freeze over!
But
No buts! You're not stupid, so step it up!
I'm sorry.
Captain, our dreams are finally coming true.
We are so proud to be part of the launch of Shinra 26.
Preparations are complete. All that's left is liftoff!
Yeah, back in no time.
You want to go to space, lady? Yeah?
All right, Captain. Fly our dreams into space.
Thanks, guys.
Safe journey.
Gauge is clear. Shinra 26, ready for the liftoff.
Engine pressure rising. Shinra 26. 3 minutes to liftoff. Beginning countdown.
Finally. What the? What happened?
Captain Sid, we have an emergency situation. A mechanic's still in the engine section of the rocket.
What'd you just say? Which one of those idiots is it?
I don't know. Activate the intercom to the engine section.
God damn it! Who the hell's still in there?
Captain, it's Shara. Don't worry about me. Please go ahead with the launch.
Shira! What are you still doing today?
I was concerned. The results from the oxygen tank test weren't satisfactory.
No, you fool! When this thing takes off, it's gonna be so hot in there, there ain't gonna be shit left of you! You're gonna be burned to a crisp! You're gonna die! Get it?
It's okay. As long as I can fix this, the launch will be a success. I'm almost done.
Almost done! You're gonna
The
die!
countdown's starting any second. Starting the engine.
Hey! Wait! Shira's still in there!
What do we do, Sid? If we abort now, it'll be another 6 months before the next launch.
Shit, Shira, you goddamn fool! You wanna make me a murderer? Is that you, Shira?
Line set up and take them. Once I switch engage, we're all clear.
Shira, hurry up! You're gonna die!
Ignition in 30 seconds. Beginning countdown. Sid, forget about her. She'll never make it out in time.
What am I supposed to do?
Engine ignition in 15 seconds. Internal temperature rising.
Oh man, the moon, outer space, my dreams.
Igniting engine.
And just like that, resentment was born for Sid. And that's why he's so angry.
He threw the emergency shutdown switch to save my life. After that, the space program suffered cutbacks, and the launch was canceled. It's my fault. He didn't fulfill his dream. That's why it's all right. I have a debt to pay.
Shira, you still haven't served him tea.
I'm sorry.
Sit down already. Or ain't my hospitality good enough for you? They're late. Where's Rufus?
They're not there for you, my dude.
Hey, hey!
I mean, they are, but not for what
Long
you
time no
want.
see! So, Sid, how you been?
Hey, Palmer.
Well, if it ain't Fat Man Palmer. How long were your lot figuring on keeping me waiting? So, when's the space program starting up again?
Hey, hey! I don't know! The president's outside! So why don't you ask him?
Good for nothing, fat bastard. No change there then, huh?
Yeah, Palmer is kind of a useless director.
Don't say fat!
Like, he's a director for a program that barely
Hey,
exists.
hey!
It's so stupid.
Tea! Can I have some too? With lots of sugar and honey and... Oh yeah, don't forget the lard!
Gross. Why would you put lard in tea? Ugh. He's about to yell at Cloud for having a rusty sword and make him do 100 push-ups. Oh my god. Is that goddamn sword Rusty Bravett? Yeah, he does. His voice is exactly like that. Ah, Doulahan, hello! Yes, lady had to come visit during the cutscene. Say hi. Make it a little bit easier to hear how mad Sid is, you know? I heard in the remake version, they toned him down quite a lot and he's not quite so overtly cruel to Shira. I don't know, I don't know if that's true. I haven't really seen it, but his harshness, I don't know, it feels real to me, and like how awkward it is when you encounter someone so openly angry. Like, how do you react? Like, the party is just kind of like so baffled at seeing that. So I don't know if it needs to be toned down or what. I think the harshness is good, and it's not like the game is saying that that's a good thing that he's so harsh to her. So I don't know. Hope your Friday was good, Doulahan, and hope you're excited for the weekend. What'd you do today? How was your day? I'm docking your pay, Shira, and demoting you to corporal. Typical. Why the hell is he walking around with a spear like a sentry? Are the Romans coming? Yeah, Rufus. Yeah, Rufus is coming. He's a Roman, yes. Is there any mod to make him sound like Sid the Sloth? I don't know. The Echo S mod, that's the one I'm using that has the voice acting. I don't know of an alternative voice acting mod for Final Fantasy VII. A lot of writers are scaled to do things like that, to have no real and relatable characters. Yeah, well, I just think like they don't want their characters to be seen as like somebody that the audience would think is kind of evil for what they're doing, like morally very wrong for what they're doing. And Sid really is. He's morally very wrong for the way he reacts to his circumstances. And I guess, I don't know, for a modern audience, I guess some modern observers would feel like that he needs to be punished for that in some way. But I think in real life, for the most part, when people encounter someone like that, they just react with shock and confusion. They don't really do anything. They don't really, I mean, they might make a comment here or there, and that's all that happens in this game too. So I don't know. It's real to me. I'm just like, eh.
Hey! Have we met before?
No.
Hey! Is the tea ready yet? With plenty of sugar and honey. Oh yeah, and don't forget the lard too.
So weird. So weird. You're so weird, Palmer. Good guys can't do anything bad, and bad guys are all misunderstood, like an evil person for the sake of evil once in a while. Yeah, and I think Sid is a challenging character for a modern audience with those type of sensibilities, because he's objectively a pretty bad person, and yet he's part of your party, and so you can grow to relate to him.
Is the space program really the reason why President Rufus is paying us a visit?
What you think, girl? What you think? Big doubts around here.
What the? You got me all excited for nothing? Then what did you come here for?
We need you to hand over the tiny Bronco.
That's my plane to steal.
We're going after Sephiroth, but it seems we've been searching in the wrong places up until now. We think we know where he's heading, but it means crossing the ocean. That's why we need your plane.
Holy shit! First the airship, then the rocket, and now the tiny Bronco. Shinra took space away from me, and now it wants to take the sky away from me too!
Oh my. You seem to forget it was because of the Shinra company you were able to fly in the first place. You do well to remember that.
What?
Excuse me. This way. You wanted to use the tiny Bronco, correct?
Yeah.
I believe Palmer's going to take it. Maybe you should have a talk with him.
Thank you, Shira. You're a good one. Let's go. Let's go talk to Palmer, shall we?
Why do I have to do this? I'm head of the space program.
Well, I mean, you don't have to. I can help you stop.
We'll be taking the tiny Bronco.
I've seen you somewhere before. I know! The Shinra building! When the president was killed! Security!
That guy's agile for his shape. He was able to get on that plane's nose. I know, right? That takes some serious balance. So he has a lot of it. He has a lot of it that you wouldn't expect. It's the lard. Maybe that's the secret. That's what keeps him balanced. So yeah, we're gonna take the tiny Bronco. But I think there's another thing that's real about Sid. The whole reason Sid joins the party is because he has a plane. That's the reason that Sid is friends with us. And you know what? Sometimes you keep somebody around because they have the best car. It's just how it works sometimes. I'm just saying, that's real. That's real. Look at him, you think you'd roll off it, I know, right? It's the plain and simple reason. Yes. So, I don't know. It's tough. Excuse you, Palmer. Excuse you.
Hot stuff!
So yeah, we gotta beat up Palmer now. I think this is that's the only fight we do in this area. I don't think we do any others. It's so hard to not press the dodge button. This isn't Claire Obscure. But I want to press the dodge button, you guys. I want to press the dodge button. But there's nothing to dodge. This is a true turn-based. Never turn your back on an enemy. That's right. That's what he did wrong. I know, right? It looks so much like Clair Obscur, right? It looks identical. We've got this like beautiful light and dark extreme style and kind of impressionist landscapes, just like Clair Obscur. Since petting Lady, of course, cat hair stuck to all to my face. It's everywhere, you guys. It's summer. They're shedding like fucking crazy. Just kidding, skill issue. Your mom's a skill issue. Oh, ad is gonna start in about a minute, you guys. Ad is gonna start in about a minute. I appreciate y'all tolerating the ad. Please hang around. It only lasts a few minutes, and it means another ad likely will not run the whole stream. She made me think so. I think her skills are pretty high. Easy. Excuse me, what? My skills? Whose skills? Her skills? Whose? Not mine. I don't have those. I don't have no skills at video games. What, Palmer? What? Yeah, there goes the tiny Bronco. We gotta fly away now, y'all. Skills without the S, just skill. I have one skill, and it is not playing video games. The problem is you don't beat the Lion King and Sonic games and Shinobi games as a kid. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I was playing games like this as a kid. I'm playing Mario Party, Super Smash Bros, Zelda, you know.
It won't stop!
Forget about it! Hop on! Whoa!
I was not getting very far in games
hang
like
on,
Lion
everybody.
King as a kid. No, without the S entirely. Kill. Gotta beat the enemies up. Okay, yeah. I get you. Yeah, we just gotta kill. I wish we could have killed Palmer there, but he runs away like a bitch ass. How rude.
Whoa! Sid!
What?
Hop on!
Sid doesn't even question it. He just sees the tiny Bronco and he's like, okay. Okay.
Hang on tight, everyone!
He doesn't even question, like, why are y'all on it? Are y'all stealing my airplane? No, he just accepts.
Shit! The tail's been hit! I guess it's time for an emergency landing then?
It'll be a big splash. Hang on to your britches and don't go wetting them.
He just fully believes that because Shinra said they wanted the tiny Bronco, that these guys must be saving the tiny Bronco somehow.
So you're saying the tiny Bronco won't be flying anytime soon, right? Can we use it as a boat?
Hell, do whatever you like.
Sid, what will you do now?
I don't know. I'm history with Shinra, and I've given up on the village.
How about your wife, Shera? Will she be all right?
Wife? Don't make me laugh. Just thinking about marrying her gives me the heebie-jeebie.
He's so gross.
What are you guys up to?
We're going after a man named Sephiroth. We'll have to take care of Rufus someday as well.
I don't know about any of that, but... sounds interesting. Sign me up.
How about it, everyone?
I'm game.
Glad to be
It said I'm all
aboard,
for, but
shit
she
for
says I'm
brains.
game.
Shit for brains.
Yeah. Anyone going up against Shinra nowadays has got to be a tail short of a plane. I like it. So,
God.
where are we headed? Rufus was prattling on about following this Sephiroth of yours to the Temple of the Ancients.
What? Where's that?
Beats me. Jerkface Jr. was saying he'd been searching in the wrong locations and needed my plane. So I figure it's got to be someplace way off.
Let's just head for land and get some information. Temple of the Ancients. That name bothers me.
Okay. So now we have
How
the
to
tiny
fly
Bronco.
The tiny Bronco.
Okay, I don't need you to talk to me. You take it through shallow waters and rivers. That's how the tiny Bronco works, so we can go a lot more places now. The ad's still going. Oh, thank you so much for the hydrate and posture check, Koneko. I was forced to have quick reflexes because I liked those games. Yes, I enjoyed The Lion King. I was set up to play tank and hero shooters and MMOs. Yes, you were. Oh my god. I only liked it because it was Lion King and I liked Lion King. I didn't like enjoy the game. I just thought it was cool to have a video game with Lion King music and stuff. I never played The Village, but I get Sid, even with the tall and well-endowed goth vampire. Yeah, I mean, Sid, it's pretty tough. It's pretty tough, I would think, to like think that you've gotten this wonderful opportunity and then only to find out that it was your one and only chance to do this dream, and then like, oh, well, I can't do it now. I mean, I know that's gotta be rough, but him blaming her but continuing to live with her and all of that, like, it is cruel. Like, what Sid is doing to Shira is like really ridiculously cruel. So, you know, but he's very angry. He's very angry and he doesn't know where to place that anger. He should place it on Shinra. So it's really Shinra's fault for stopping everything, because they could have tried to launch again. They could have kept the space program going and tried again, you know, and done a much safer launch in 6 months, like they were saying. But so it's not really her fault. She was trying to make sure everything was safe. It's Shinra's fault. But it's so much easier for Sid to blame her because he doesn't feel like he can do anything about Shinra. So he doesn't want to blame them because he can't punish Shinra, right? It took him so many years to find out Shinra was full of not nice people, right? Yeah. So he just doesn't get it. He just doesn't get it. Part of his anger does stem from what's his stupidity. Like, for lack of a better word, his stupidity. He's dumb. He doesn't understand, and so he takes it out on somebody that doesn't deserve it. Okay, yeah, this is the place. Okay, so this is the Temple of the Ancients. This is where they said they were going. You couldn't get here before the Tiny Bronco, because look, it's like a whole other island. So we're gonna go to the Temple of the Ancients and see what's up. Bees! How dare you go straight there without asking around? I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing, Armor. I want to show it in the order that I think is, like, in my mind, canon. I think you go there, and we're gonna do a thing, and then we're gonna go somewhere else. Okay, this is what I believe the party would actually do, which is not easy to find when you're playing the game. It's not easy to find and figure out. Like, I really do think that the game intends for you to just kind of like wander at this point and not really know where you're supposed to go and level up, right? Like, I think that they don't give you a ton of direction on purpose because they kind of want you to grind at this point and just explore the land. You know what you're doing? Don't think the audience can tell. Bruh! Oh, I know where to go. I don't mean I'm skilled at the game. I mean, I know what happens in this game, what you're supposed to do. Good night, Koneko. I will see you tomorrow. I hope you have good sleeps, my friend. Alright, so here's the temple. Temple of the Ancients. She just lays down.
The Temple of the Ancients. I can feel it. The minds of the ancients permeating in the air.
Why isn't it saying the line? You could die and become one with the planet.
You could die and become one with the planet. But your will is keeping you here.
For the future? For us? Oh, it's because it's whispering.
For the future? For us?
Oh, there was actual whispers. They were just really quiet.
What are they saying? Can you understand?
They should have had another text box saying Ancients Whisper.
You're uneasy, but glad? Aerith. That's what she said. Even I don't get it. Hurry! I want to go inside.
Okay. Armor, what is this? What is this? Does Karen know what she's doing? This is another know everything. Excuse you. I think you have noticed. Most people here, they just vibe and they ain't gonna answer your stupid poll. Not knowing what I'm doing. Please. Here's another black robe person. What are you doing here?
Stone.
Oh.
Open. Temple. Door.
Okay.
Look.
Number 9. Another man with a tattoo?
Where is he going? Shit. Okay, so we need a keystone. We literally can't go inside the temple without it. So, where the heck do we find a keystone? Unfortunately, just like the location of Temple of the Ancients, there really isn't much that gives you a clue here. I think definitely you are still intended to just kind of wander around and try to find it. Where'd the tiny bronco go? Oh, there it is. It's on that beach. But there is one area that has a clue, so we're gonna go over there if I can follow the map properly to get there. I think it would be here? Yes, I think so. Does Karen know what she's doing? Nope. Oh my god, and y'all all answered the same nope. Well, okay, you know what? That's true. I think it's this house.
Oh, another customer. You sure came out of your way.
Yes, I did.
But if it's the keystone you're after, you're too late. I don't have it anymore.
Keystone?
What? You didn't come here for that?
Yes, I did. I literally did.
The keystone is supposed to unlock the door to a very old temple somewhere. And, get this, they say it's the Temple of the Ancients.
The Temple of the Ancients?
Don't take it seriously. It's just a folk tale.
So, if you come here, you would find that, but there's no reason to go to this house. Like, you wouldn't necessarily know it's here unless you've done lots of exploring. But I think we need to go back to Gongaga, which I think is this way. Oh, I can't cross there without a freaking... okay. I gotta get back in the tiny Bronco, because I can't just walk across that. I forgot. And the buggy is not here. So I can't hop in the buggy. So this is second level trolling. I set it up so you could use 1 channel point for extra votes, and I voted 3 times. Oh my god. Okay, so that's how you get more votes in there. I have done that. Allow the channel points with the poll. When we're actually... excuse me. When we're actually trying to decide something. Okay, so that's basically the clues. How you're supposed to, like, know to, like, come to this little house after there and do it in that order, like, I don't know. That's why I'm pretty sure, like, the game just kind of expects you to wander at this point. And it's fine that the game expects you to do that, because what we have to do next is farm up a fuck ton of gil. Because we need to go to the... Oh,
Dad.
Oh
boy. There's no way we can walk across now.
I have to go from Corel, that's right. Okay, so we gotta go up to Corel. Because we have to go to the Golden Saucer next. And we need that lifetime pass. So if you remember, that's like worth a gajillion fucking gold. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna farm up some gil. The poll was right, you tried to cross the river without the tiny Bronco. I did try to walk across the river, and you can't do that, you need a vehicle. Didn't know she needed the Chocobo vehicle for the sand. Poll proven right again. You know what? You can't remember everything, okay? You can't remember everything. So while we're doing this, of course, we're trying to get Aerith's limit breaks. So let's fix our materias so that we can work on her limit breaks. So we will switch it back. Oh wait, I want, yeah. So we're gonna give that to Aerith. Cover and counterattack. And then, yeah. I think that's good. Remember all of that? And I only beat this game 6 times. Only 6? I've only beaten it maybe twice before. I beat it originally, of course, but not the original one. More like when it had when we got our PS2. Why aren't you junctioning exchange? We can. Where do I have exchange on here? Oh, we don't have that materia. Are you asking me about things we don't have again? Yeah, we don't have a material called exchange. We have the element, we have added effect. Junction exchange from Final Fantasy VIII. Oh my god. Oh my god, Armor. I need to play 8. I need to play 8 as an adult. I tried it as a kid, and it really didn't grab me, so I've never actually beaten Final Fantasy VIII. But I need to. Oh, I wanted to make sure I had poison on someone, too. I meant to do that as well. Oh, I do. I have it on Aerith. Okay. Because I think, like, I know Google doesn't say this, but to get her other level 2 one, I think I do actually have to cure somebody's something. So I'm gonna, when I get the limit break up, I'm gonna poison somebody and then use it. And then I think that I will actually get the 6. Because I swear I've cast it 6 times. I swear I have. That was my first Final Fantasy game, 8. That's why I'm confused you're not using Junction Exchange to swap materia. Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, we have to go to it through Corel. But we gotta do a lot of farming first. So I think we'll just kind of walk around here and farm up. Final Fantasy VIII was your first one for real? Did it get you kind of like interested in Final Fantasy? Did it make you want to play more of them, or was it a later one that made you actually like interested in Final Fantasy? Oh, leveled up and all, so let's see, how many points is that? Oh, we got 3 stars on our all. I think that's the first one that has 3 stars on it. Since this is a PC version, I wish they had, like, you know how, like, the Final Fantasy X PC version, you can make it have more encounters or whatever? They should have that for this. I'll just use regular attacks. I guess there's no reason to use our magic right now. My first turn-based RPG too. Oh my gosh, really? We call that diving into the deep end. I can't believe 8 was your first turn-based. That one's really complicated for a first turn-based because of the way that the draw system works with getting your abilities. That is like not a typical system. Watched my brother play FF7 and Chrono Trigger before that. That's when I got interested. Oh, but you didn't choose those to play first. I guess because you'd already seen them? Is that why? And then so when 8 came out, it's like, oh, well, I want to play, so let me get 8 because I saw 7. I mean, you know, that kind of makes sense. It's just 8 is like so particularly complicated. But you know, you like things to be more complicated, so maybe it's okay. It's just surprising. Like, I think if 8 had been the first one I would have played, I don't know if I would have become such a huge RPG fan. you know? I was intimidated, I think. I was used to pressing a button when a character, and then the character did it immediately. Yeah, instead of going through menus and stuff. Like, if you're used to a normal game, even just the act of going through menus can be overwhelming. I think the first turn-based that I played, oh, I don't think this is true, but the first turn-based I beat is Chrono Trigger. I don't think that's the first one I played. I'm actually not totally sure what the first turn-based game I played was, but I know the first one I beat was Chrono Trigger. And like the menus, it's kind of hard to wrap your head around it at first. When like other games, like I was used to playing like Zelda or Mario or something like that, you know? So very, very different situation. Less thinking and strategy, yeah, yeah. I mean, definitely in the kind of games that I was playing, like I said, like Zelda, Mario, like there's some strategy in Zelda, but you know, hit the thing that looks like the thing you're supposed to hit. I mean, if it's a giant eyeball, hit it. You know what I mean? Like it's not that much strategy. Like you know what you have to do, you just have to execute it. There's not a lot of figuring it out. I played FF8 on a demo disc, so I was very overwhelmed, but didn't quit. Oh, you had some determination as a kid. Wow, it actually killed her. That's so fucking rude. Excuse you. Gil! Yeah, I can see why you would remember that. And that got rid of all of her limit too, motherfucker. I can see why that would be like a core memory, game memory for you because of how like that would feel as the first turn-based one. That would feel very overwhelming at being 8. Yeah, I'm not actually, like I'm thinking back, I'm not sure Chrono Trigger was the first turn-based game I played, but it's the first one I really remember, and I beat it. I didn't get like all the gajillions of endings because what the heck, you know, I was a kid. But I do remember beating it and thinking like, oh my god, that's so fucking cool. And from then on, I was kind of like, turn-based is the shit. That's where my stories are, you know. First FF with a song with vocals, that was cool. No, yeah, FF7 has vocals. Sephiroth. But I think it is, maybe 7 is the first one with vocals. Let's see, how much gil do I have? Let's see how much farming we're gonna need to do. Okay, we're up to 13. We need 30 before going into Corel. We're gonna get that lifetime pass. I'm not gonna worry about stupid gold saucer bullshit. Final Fantasy VIII was the first game with vocals you could understand being a language, whatever version that the version was. Yes. Yes. I think that is true because the vocals in 7, they're all like a Latinish kind of situation. It's not, you're not meant to like understand them. It's just meant to sound like creepy, and it's meant to sound like you know, very like remind you of a church music and stuff. You fucking bitches. That spell misses so much, and yet it's gonna hit, and yet it's gonna hit. Six had the first. 6 did? 6 really did? I don't remember. What were the vocals in 6? Is it more like you can't? It's not really like in your language. I don't like these little card flippy guys. They fucking suck. They're so rude. Yeah, over here, then I'm not getting all those card enemies, maybe. So we'll run around right here. Don't get a stupid card enemy doing a one-hit kill. Nope, they are still here too. Oh my god. We probably have to go away from this whole area to not get the stupid card guys. Oh, thanks for the heal. That was nice. I was just about to cast Cure so that Cloud could get some heals, but now I don't need to. The opera of Maria and Draco and Kefta's final theme. I guess it simulated vocals more than anything. The PS1 version had vocals. Okay. So it's not like recorded vocals, it's simulated vocals. I guess that, I mean, that makes sense. I guess, I don't know. I don't think of that as the same thing. Like, just because it has lyrics and words doesn't mean it has vocals, but I getcha. The SNES was simulated, PS1 had the real vocals, and that preceded Final Fantasy VII. Oh! Okay, I see what you're saying. Because the PS1 version of that came out before Final Fantasy VII, it was the first. I didn't realize those PS1 remakes came out before 7. But I guess maybe that's what they were, right? Like a stopgap while they were finishing up 7. Probably way faster just to port that over. It was for that reason they were forced to hear 1,000 words in Final Fantasy X too. You're killing me, you're killing me. Okay, I have to say, I as an adult replaying, I love 10-2. I love that game. I have a Let's Play 200%. I did literally everything in that game. It's actually re-uploading to my Let's Play channel now. However, after how good the music in 10 was, being forced to have that song be the main song of 10-2, that song does not hit. That song does not hit. I don't care what anyone says, that song does not hit, okay? Real Emotion, the opening song, is so much better. It's so much better, okay? 1,000 words, it doesn't hit, it's not good, I don't like it. And you can't even skip it, okay? It's not even a skippable cutscene. So when you get to that part of the game, because to do everything in the game, you have to play it 5 times. You have to play it 5 times to see everything in that game, which I did do. So I heard that song 5 times. I did not need to go through that. I didn't need to go through that, but I did go through that. I did. Didn't need to, but I did. And I'm just saying, that song doesn't hit, it's not good. I think that song would sound better if it was all voice cracks, probably. It probably would. Yeah, you're right. Sailor Yuna went through a lot to have to hear that song. She did. I mean, yes, she did. But that song's not good. That song's not good. And it's just like a whole theme, a huge theme of 10 is how singing is a way for us to all connect to each other in our humanity. And then 10-2 has that as its like main song. That shit has nothing on the hymn. Nothing. I call her that because the dress sphere changes look like Sailor Moon transformations. Yes, of course. Of course, yes. I got you. That was clear to me. Yeah, attack Aerith, get her limit break back up. I had it really high. And then, you know, and then... I guess I could just attack her, like, with my other party. That feels weird to do, but I just, you know... I just did it on accident, and it got her limit break up. Oh, no, it didn't. It was coincidence. It was coincidence. It didn't from attacking her. Is there any... There's no faster way. There's no faster way. The cover and counterattack is the fastest way. I want YouTube to get it. I've seen YouTube comments. They need help. No offense, YouTube. Bruh. Okay. You're right. You're right. I mean, even as someone as, not popular and all of that stuff, I don't get a ton of comments on my content, and I still have had multiple times where someone commented like a question or a statement that would have been resolved if they would have just watched the video. So it has happened to me too. It has happened to me
Just
too.
a little should help.
Even with the small amount of comments that I've seen. Sometimes the answer is inside the video that you clicked on, friends. Sometimes that's the case. In the era of people reading the headline and getting angry, I know, right? Even I have been subject to the comment that was clearly based on the thumbnail, title, and maybe the little stinger intro. Maybe sometimes the comment was based on the little stinger intro. Yes. It does happen. It does happen. You know. I don't get it in particular, but you know, for me, I also am somebody that it usually takes a bit more for me to feel compelled to comment. I do not feel compelled to leave comments on things very much. Most of the time, if I do, it's because either I really like something and I don't see a lot of comments, so that will cause me to leave a comment, or like I truly had an additional thought that I thought was adding to the content, you know? Oh, Rama leveled up, nice. People don't look at the stream title and category either. What game are you playing? Yeah, that does happen. That does happen. I don't really have that on Twitch. I will say this. Out of all the places that I have ever chosen to be active on like various social media and content posting, Twitch is the nicest and coolest. I know that sounds insane, but it's really true. Twitch has the most thoughtful and kind posters compared to other parts of the internet. They're just more, there's a lot more interaction and thought on Twitch than other places. Time for me to go to bed. Good night, Viper. You have good sleeps. You have good sleeps. I think part of it is because on Twitch, when someone comes in to my chat and is immediately obnoxious, they get muted or banned. You know what I'm saying? So like, there's not as much incentive. Whereas like a comment on other places, if the comment's not overtly offensive, you know, like not like extremely overtly offensive, the chances that I'm going to ban that person or block that person are pretty low. I have a pretty thick skin for that sort of thing. So most of the time I wouldn't do something like that. But on Twitch it's a little bit different because it's a whole community of people interacting. So it doesn't take as much for me to say, okay, mute that person, you know? Whereas on YouTube, I'm probably not even gonna delete your comment unless it's like really, really bad. So it's just like a different situation. We're up to 20, by the way. We just need 10k more. 10k more gil. Even the people with a lot of viewers have mostly nice or agreeable people, unless you're one of Noose's Prikester types who still exists to this day and age. Like you, Armor. But I don't think you are. I think you're actually very nice. You didn't start trolling until you knew it was okay. You know what I'm saying? But yes, overall, on Twitch, people are quite a bit nicer than the rest of the internet. Of course I didn't start trolling right away, I've learned my lesson. Okay, a few times? Oh, really? Where when you came in somewhere and you let that be your very first impression? Yeah, miss like you're supposed to. That death spell is not supposed to hit very often. It's supposed to mostly miss. So, jeez. And maybe that's part of Twitch, like, because there's immediate consequences for your actions, it's really easy for you to put two and two together about like, oh, that's probably what offended that person. And then, you know, after it happens a couple of times, like, well, okay, let me not do that again. Whereas it's not always, I think, as obvious on other platforms because there's the time, you're removed in time. So like you leave the comment and then your comment's deleted like much later, or you notice it's deleted much later. You don't remember exactly what you said, and so it's not as impactful. Like, you know, in real life you say something fucked up and immediately someone like gives you a look like, what the fuck, you know? So, but on Twitch it's not quite like that. It's very immediate. This was before Twitch existed. Oh, when you were young? Oh, I see. Yeah, I mean, there's still, of course, a lot of that. People sometimes are dumb on the internet just because they're young, not really any other reason. And they just don't know yet. You know, young people test boundaries is kind of what they do. Man, the internet before Twitch, though, that was some old internet. Speaking of old internet, kind of recently-ish, Strange Aeons, if you watch her, did a video on the Grover house, and that just kind of like reignited my memories of like Something Awful forums and stuff. That was a wild fucking place. I never posted on there, but man, reading the Something Awful forums back in the day was like, that was a fucking trip. Someone had to put you in your place. Sometimes several people have to do that. Yeah, and then you learn. And then you're like, okay, well, I keep getting banned. There must be a reason. Maybe it is actually me. Eventually you just kind of have to reconcile with that, or you just have to become a non-poster. Like that's, I guess, the other option is just stop posting. And, you know, then of course you don't figure it out, but you just figure out like, maybe I'm not the type of person that posts comments on the internet. Because I get banned every time I do it or whatever. Maybe I should have stopped when the mod told me to stop, but who really knows? Mysteries abound. Mysteries abound. But I don't know. I guess, like, if I think back, I don't know that I ever got straight up banned from places, but I think, like, more my reaction when I was younger, if somebody told me to stop something, like I was breaking a rule, they didn't like what I was doing, whatever, instead of just doing it again, I think I usually just left. I usually was just like, well, I'm not welcome there, and I would just leave. That's the way I remember it anyways. Who knows if that's true. Okay, so first we gotta poison, and then we gotta wait for Eris' turn to come back, and then we will use our limit break. Wait, did I not? Was that Poisana that was on her? Hang on. It's Poisana! Oh my god. I don't have poison on her. Do I have anything on any of my characters? I don't. Oh wait, we've got Minnie and Toad. Okay, why don't we cast Minnie on somebody? Keep it cast Minnie on yourself. Okay, and then we can use Breath of Earth. And then I was a mod for this World War II shooter, and we had a lot of fun punishments for people. Oh my god. That was when my troll self was born, I think. Oh, when you found out you could do something about people that were rude in the game. Fury Brand gained. Okay, I only apparently needed one more, and that got it. So now for her limit breaks, we still got to get her level 3, but she's got beat both of her level 2 limit breaks. Does Cloud doesn't have his level 3 yet? No, he doesn't. Okay, so we can take the cover and stuff off of Aerith. Let's see. What about Tifa? Okay, she still only has level 1. So let's fix this. Because I really want the cover and counter on Cloud. Okay, now for Aerith. What else do we want to put on her? Oh, we need to put Shiva back on her. And then we've got... I guess we could give her another summon. Oh no, we should give her Seal. Yes. Yeah, there we go. Okay. You could launch people into the air and they'd explode. You could turn them into time bombs that killed everyone around them. You could freeze them, teleport them to jail, give them a beacon so enemies could spot them easily, etc. Holy shit, what game was this? What the heck game was this? It was a World War II shooter where you could give them a beacon so enemies could spot them easily? What in the heck? I've never heard of this. I assume if this was a World War II shooter, it had to have been back in the day where, like, when you logged into a shooter, you weren't logging into, like, excuse me, the game company servers. You were, like, either choosing to host or you were choosing to join a game that someone else was hosting. Like, that's how Quake worked back in the day. So I assume this was something like that. Day of Defeat source. I feel like some of that stuff was custom. Steam, it was on Steam? Huh. There had to have been some custom shit going down. Like, what? I have never heard of that. I've never heard of something where you could do that. Like, the only thing I can remember like that is, like, back in the day where shooters just, they didn't have, like, servers that you connected to. You either chose to be the server or not. The source engine was Half-Life 2? Oh, okay. Yeah, there had to have been some custom stuff going on there for sure. That is crazy. That would be too much fun. That would be way too much fun with someone fucked up for, like, what to do. What to do with them? Oh my god. This is why you always want to drop people, isn't it? Because you remember tossing people in the air and exploding them. So the idea of putting someone in the air is just really enticing for you. This is where it came from. We were finding the original source. That reminded me of something else crazy about Kingdom Come. They made their own engine for both games called CryEngine. They made their own engine? There wasn't an engine that was medieval realistic enough for them. So they had to make one. Oh my god, we're gonna have to heal. Everything nowadays uses the same few engines, you know, like Unreal Engine and stuff. Game companies don't tend to make their own engines anymore. It's just not something that's done. I still hit a miss. Alright. I need to cure everybody.
You're gonna feel this one!
Yeah, you are.
Just a little should help.
Alright, how much gil are we at? Oh, cover leveled up, nice. Oh, 25! We are almost there, y'all. We are almost there. And then we can continue. Armor, I might have to check out this this game, because like everything you're telling me about Kingdom Come, it just sounds bonkers. Like I think I need to see it. Maybe I'll find someone streaming it and watch a little bit this weekend. Or if not, I can't find someone streaming it, maybe I can find somebody playing on YouTube. They couldn't find one for the realism. You have to eat your hunger. You have to eat, or your hunger will lower your max stamina. Oh my god, you literally get weaker because you skipped breakfast. You have to sleep or your max health stamina gets... Oh my god, you have to repair your weapons and armor. You have like 8 armor slots for each layer. Well, you did say that that was part of what some history buffs liked. They liked that you had the layered armor and you can see all of it, because that's actually how they did their armor back in the day. Like with the layers, it wasn't just plate or just mail that you put on. You layered it all together. Which, like, you know, clothing from the medieval and Edwardian and Victorian eras, like all of, like, there were many, many centuries of European clothing, like many centuries, where everything was layers. Everything was layers. Armor, clothes, all of it. You know, it's really only very recently in modern times that we've gotten away from wearing so many layers. We just don't do that anymore. But we really did used to. And I find like the old layered clothing kind of interesting because it means that back then you weren't having to wash your clothes. Oh my god, it hit again! What the heck? You weren't having to wash your clothes nearly as much because you had like a full layer in between your skin and the outer clothing. So you were really just washing like your undergarments and not really as much else. The second one I got caught by surprise when the metal bit and part of the wood broke and couldn't be repaired. What? Why couldn't you repair it? That's crazy. In my spear? How does the game register that that tiny bit got broke? Okay, I see maybe why they needed their own engine. I see maybe why. Yeah. That makes a little bit of sense to me. Alright, we're at 27. Almost there, you guys. Just a durability number, nothing wild? Oh. Okay. But that's how the game represented it? It's very emotional, and the second one lets you be gay if you choose. Oh, nice. I'm glad they added gay to the sequel. That's always good, when a game can see its flaws and not letting you be gay, and then it lets you be gay in the next one. Every game should have gay in it. If your game doesn't have at least a little gay, is it really a video game? I don't think that it is. I don't think that it is, you know? People don't understand that nobility just had gay sex and it was normal. Well, yeah, through most of human history, we just had, in general, we just had gay sex and it was normal. The whole aversion to it is relatively recent in the whole like time of humanity. Oh man, she doesn't have enough shit to do life. And it's truly just because the powers that be want to have population control, and the best way they can do that is by making it unacceptable to not get married and have kids. And they do that in so many ways, but the whole aversion to gayness, it just comes from that. It just comes from that. And even when you had like the leadership oppressing the populace to like put that as like a moral standard, you know, all of the elites were still being gay, and like all the elites today, they're still gay. I mean, we talk about that whenever that's like a running joke, right? Whenever the RNC is in town, like see how many more people are on Grindr, you know? Like they're all being gay. They are, because it's not a sin for them. They're powerful. I don't think every game needs gay options. Only do it if you like can do it right. Don't tack on things to make your game for everyone. That's how you get BioWare Studios shut down. Okay. That is for real. That is for real. I think you should make the game you want. Like, really? I mean, I said every game should be a little bit gay, but it should be like because you want it to be. I do get very, very tired of the element of rainbow capitalism that puts in gay things, and then they think they don't even need to try, because then they can just be like, well, we made it gay so we can market to the gays. Like, no, make it good, man. Make it good. That does exhaust me. Like, so we have to like it because there's a gay character in it. Like, no. It's like how Disney says, like, oh, LeFou is gay, and it's like one frame. It's like a shot that's totally cuttable, and it doesn't amount to anything or mean anything or add anything. Like, that's not okay. Oh, Tifa got her level 2. Okay, sweet. Yes, okay. Set level 2, yes. I'm so glad these companies are pretending to care about Pride Flag for this month, only told a joint therapist and one friend. Oh my god. Well, they probably feel like they don't have to because of the political climate, which is sad. Like, I have so many mixed feelings about that because I really do hate rainbow capitalism and like pretending that they care. Like, they don't care. They care about money. They only care about gay people because gay people have money to spend, and they don't really care. But I don't know. Some of that stuff like makes the average person a little bit more accommodating. So it's like a double-edged sword, right? Like, on one hand, it's like kind of relieving that you don't have to see the fakeness, but on the other hand, like, I know how that fakeness has a positive impact on our culture overall, so then I miss it for that reason. So I don't know. I feel two ways about it. I do find the fakeness frustrating, but I have to remember, everything a company does is fake. They're a company. They're not a person, right? So, you know. Aha! We got to 30. We got to 30, you guys. Yes. Okay. Let's save. Okay. Sweet. We can go inside. I think I go this way? Gosh, I don't remember. I don't remember how I can get to the golden saucer from in here, but I know I can. I'm more against companies pretending to care. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that I fully am against companies pretending to care because everything they do is pretend. So, I don't know that I'm fully against it. Is this the way I'm supposed to go for the gold saucer? To get to the gold saucer from in here? I do not remember. I need to find an inn. Because holy crap. My magic is so low. But yeah, I think I can't be fully against them pretending to care because everything they do is pretending to care. So I can't really say that I am. I just heard Sarah McLachlan singing Angel when they had a cause to their advertising. Okay, okay. I understand. I mean, I understand how fakeness can be very bothering. I just think, like, they always are, so what's the difference? I need a save point. Where are you? I guess I could have used a tent outside, but I don't know why I didn't. I just thought, oh, let's go, let's go. And then I walked in here. Hey, why you kick me in the face with big bird feet? That's not right. You're on a roller coaster of emotions? I am. I'm on such a roller coaster. Literally. Is this supposed to be a roller coaster that used to be part of the amusement park or something? Or is this supposed to... I always thought it was supposed to be for like mine carts. But now I'm looking at it like it does look like a literal roller coaster. Maybe that is what it's supposed to be. And I'm just dumb. Okay, yes, I still have tents. I need to buy some more tents. If Shinra made it, I'm sure someone died there. Oh, freaking probably. Probably. Oh, this is to the reactor. Oh, wrong way. Up this way. Someone was dying here. Oh my god. This way? There we go. Ba-dum-tsh. Yeah, man, that part was so sad. Yeah, Barrett's whole little section. Ugh. I hate it for him. I don't think I'm going the right way. I don't think this is right. No, because this is back to the one thing. Right? Whatever. Let me just finish walking through here and make sure. And I can always remember where to go off stream. I know I have to go through Corel to get to the golden saucer. I can't do the, I can't go through the sand pit, of course. I think this is the trail that you originally take to get to Corel, so I don't think this is right. Sure, more high potions, why not? Yeah, okay. It was the other way. Alright, so I gotta backtrack through here. Another ad is about to pop, but that's okay. We're just gonna backtrack really quick. This won't take... We'll be done with this by the end of the ad. And then we can walk up to the golden saucer. We'll just run away from battles. Since even though this is a PC version, it doesn't give me the ability to turn off battles. All PC versions should do that. Solo boss fight, yeah, I didn't notice, but the village is a lot closer. Yeah, it is. It is. It doesn't feel like that when you're first coming through. Like, it feels like the trail's kind of long, but because there's story and stuff that happens too. So these sections don't have to be as big when you're actually getting them interrupted with cutscenes and things. Okay. And you have to actually do the puzzles and stuff. Alright, we are in an ad. Thank you all so much for tolerating the ad. I appreciate you. Can't even hear me right now. If you can hear me, thank you so much for subscribing. Appreciate you too. Okay, so the little path up to the golden saucer must be on the other side of the village. And if it's not there, then I have to re-find it. But I can do that off stream. No, bomb. Leave me alone. Oh, can I really not run from him? Oh, there we go. That took a minute. That took a minute to run from him. Oh, that one didn't take so long. That's scary that the bombs live on the bridge. How is this bridge still intact when it's infested? Oh, it says can't escape. Can't escape? Oh, I've got this. Okay. How is this bridge still swinging when there are bombs on it? That's kind of crazy. Okay, Fury Brand raises party's limit gauge to the max except yours. Oh, yeah, that is a nice limit. I guess we'll... No, I'll just use her magic. That's a really nice limit break. I can't... The battle that you do in the Golden Saucer, I can't remember if it's like a solo thing or if everybody goes. I don't know. Because in the next part, we gotta do the battle square thing. Okay. It's not North Corel. We're not trying to go... Let's see. Oh, there's a sign right here. I just can't read. All right, there we go. This is the screen I was looking for. Let's go up here. Welcome back from the ad, everybody. I found the golden saucer. I found the screen I was looking for in this area. Here we go. This is Shinra Disneyland. Yes. Okay, we made it. And we're gonna buy that lifetime pass.
Welcome to the Gold Saucer. Are all of you together? A single pass is 3,000 gil. You may also purchase a gold ticket, which grants unlimited access for 30,000 gil.
Yes, I want the gold ticket.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
With a gold ticket, you can come and go as you please. As long as you don't lose it, of course.
I won't lose it, don't worry.
The fee for many of the attractions here is charged in game points. Just think of GP as money that can only be spent at the Gold Saucer. GP can be won at the Chocobo races and from games at the Wonder Square. You're limited to 10,000 GP, so keep an eye on your total.
Okay.
Please enjoy yourselves.
I will. Now, can I save here or do I have to walk outside?
I guess I'll have to.
I don't, okay. You still have to use 5 GP for that. Alright, so we have to walk back out to save. But we did it! We bought our golden ticket. That's what we were trying to do. So next time we will actually do that second golden saucer visit. Yes, this will be the second golden saucer visit. I assume because of the way I have organized my party that I think I know what my date will be, but we'll find out together for sure next time. Let's walk back outside. Okay, there we go. And let's save. All right. Well, thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. I'll switch back to the camera. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. That was the episode. We went to Rocket Town. We'll be doing another episode maybe next Friday, but next Friday's 4th of July. I don't know if I'm streaming next Friday. We'll find out. But if you're watching this on YouTube, you can come follow me on twitch.tv/itsKarenTerry to see me play video games live. Don't worry, I play them badly live too. And another episode I'm sure will be posted very soon. And I hope you guys, of course, if you're watching, that you make it a great day. All right, see you later.